How's it going, everyone? It's Max here bringing you another review for the movie The Gorge. The Gorge is directed by Scott Derrickson, who also directed Black Phone. He produced Sinister, directed Doctor Strange, and starring Miles Teller, Anya Taylor-Joy, and Sigourney Weaver. So the movie centers around two highly trained operatives, Anya Taylor-Joy and Miles Teller, who become close in a relationship after being sent to protect opposite sides of this gorge, dubbed the Gates of Hell. And essentially, when the evil emerges, they must fight together to survive what lies within. So the acting chemistry I thought was really good between Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy. I thought Anya Taylor-Joy's character, Deraza, was super playful, kind of more mischievous and fun, where Miles Teller's character was a lot more stern and man of few words. And so those two having kind of polar opposite personalities made for a very believable relationship. I think the blend of genres within the movie was great. It's easily a romance, horror, thriller, even kind of political and historic in a way, and action as well. So it's like a multi-genre blend. And I think it worked pretty well. It was... you kind of get a sense of each of them kind of in waves. So within the movie, you'll get, a good action section, then you'll get a good horror section, you'll get good romance, and obviously they kind of play within the entire movie, but there's definitely moments where, one is more prominent than the other. I thought the action sequences were really enjoyable. The sharpshooting aspect of it was, pretty fun to watch. I also thought that a lot of the traps and different mechanics and things that they had to set up to protect the gorge were very unique and cool, and they played into the action portion really well. The creature designs of the movie were spectacular, most of them being CGI. I'm not too sure if I noticed any prominent practical effects, but there was a good variety of the creatures. They're very unique. They kind of have a similarity to Last of Us, but they're, I would say, their own species, their own creatures, and I thought that was really original. The visuals and the cinematics and the colors that they use and the way they play within the atmosphere and the fog and the smoke, I think that was really, really well done. You definitely feel like you're literally in a different world. The movie as a whole felt pretty damn original in terms of the story and plot and just the blend of the genres. I felt that was a really huge pull for me wanting to even watch the movie in general. I also thought the ending of the movie was pretty satisfying. It's not anything crazy or unique or different, but it played into a positive note, which is kind of just how I wanted the movie to end, because you kind of really get invested in the relationship between the two characters. So kind of going into some of the cons of the movie, Sigourney Weaver's character, for all that she is in the movie, was just pretty lackluster. I don't blame Sigourney Weaver at all. I just thought her character was pretty cheesy, and she didn't really, I don't want to say she didn't add to the story or to the plot, because she technically was the main, villain of the story. However, it was just very underwhelming and lackluster. The late character decisions in the movie, for example, there is a scene where Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy's characters are set up, with their snipers, and it's towards the end of the movie, and Sigourney Weaver comes with two henchmen, lands in a helicopter, basically because they, it's going to be the war between them, and when they land in the helicopter, it's like, why wouldn't they just shoot them right there and then? They're sharpshooters, that would be an easy target for them. But instead, they kind of run to set off the plan that they had set up for that scenario, which I guess moves the story along, but it's like, why wouldn't you do that? But that's just kind of nitpicking. You got to suspend your beliefs a little bit. While I really, really enjoyed the horror aspect of the movie and the creature designs and everything like that, it was very short-lived. I feel like for a good majority of the middle of the movie, you got more of the horror aspect of things. There was a lot of parts that just didn't have that at all. So if you came into to wanting to watch this movie thinking it's a complete horror experience and it's going to be super scary, you might be a little underwhelmed. However, what they do have within the movie I thought was executed very well. So it just kind of depends what you want from the movie. And last little con, not really crazy, but like I said, a lot of CGI use, though it was really good. Practical effects to me still reign supreme, so it would have been really cool to see these practically done, but I understand, you can't always have your cake and eat it too. Overall, I thought the movie was very enjoyable. I would recommend it to you if, you kind of like lighter scares, a little more mystery, action, romance. What I like too is it's, for a streaming movie, I thought it was really well done. I'd give it probably a 3.5 out of 5 stars, and I highly recommend it. If you've already seen it, or if you haven't seen it, let me know in the comments below, and we can kind of talk about the film. Anyways, have a great day. See you next time.